Hi, AA, see you in church. I'm Manuel, and don't forget to subscribe, leave a message, put your hand up, maybe give me an idea of something you'd like to talk about. I've already done a video on the new Apple video commercial or whatever you want to call it, but I forgot a few things because I've had friends call me and they say, the new watch is aluminum. And I'm like, and? Well, it's aluminum. And I don't get it. And I was teasing them. I really knew what they were talking about. You know how they claim, and I don't remember the name of it, but they claim that aluminum is part of the reason why people start to have that they're calling it a disease where people can't remember, their memory starts leaving, they start going back in time when they were younger and everything. It's like in that movie that everybody seems to love, but I really hate it, The Notebook. Well, that that problem. Um, it's recycled aluminum, so they say that it's going to release more aluminum through it. I said, okay, if you say so. To me, I don't know. I wasn't impressed with the new watch. To be honest, the aluminum, I would have gotten the one of the other two to start anyway. Um, to be honest, I don't really care for the screen on all the time. I don't want other people to be seeing what I am doing, and if I have to move my arm like this so I can see what's going on, I rather do that. But that's me. I'm different than most people because I'm private. I'm not, trying to show off. Look at my new watch. Look at this or whatever. For years, I wore this, you know. It's an iPod, and I listened to my music through it, and I didn't really care what other people thought. That's just who I am, not who other people are. And it's just the way it is. For myself, I just want a little watch. And I look at it and I listen to my music through it. A lot of people would always try to bug me. Oh, can I use your phone? And I'm like, I'm using this. This has my music and everything. I'm lying. I have a phone, but I'm not going to give my iPhone. At that time, it was the brand new iPhone, the first one. And I loved my phone. There was an iPhone 1, an iPhone 2, an iPhone 3, iPhone 4, and I got the upgrade finally. Everybody else I know had around one or two or three or four or five of them by the time I got mine, and they would say that, "Don't you want the newer one?" I said, "Oh, it would be cool, but mine works. My phone works. Why would I get a new one? My phone works." I don't get. It's just never been my forte to throw away something that works. So then I moved up to the next phone, not the two. I moved to what had just been released. Finally, my phone was sort of fine. It was acting up because they were no longer giving it upgrades and all that kind of stuff. And that's one way to make you change your phone. So I changed my phone. And I had a lot of games that I loved. When I changed my phone, a lot of them did go to the wayside, and it irritate the bleep out of me. But I still had my Galaxian, and I loved that game. I used to play it when I was little in the bigs, you know, and my friends were always asking to use my phone so that they could play it. I don't have that game, and they're playing and playing, and we'll be there waiting to get into the theater or in the theater. And see, and that's my point. I enjoyed my old games and everything. Then they went and they stopped, and then they started saying, well, it's not our. Yes, it is. You upgraded your system, but you didn't really upgrade your system. You just put a brand new system, and the old games, it can't play because it's a loser system. Get the hint. If it's a great system, it'll continue to play the older games. It just means that other new stuff it can carry. But you didn't do that. You made bigger systems that gave bigger pictures that can't handle a little game. Loser systems. That's the way I see it. If you can't handle a slower game, that just means your system isn't very good. Now you're saying, oh, buy you'll $3 to use their new game system. And I'm like, not impressed, don't really care. Those video games don't interest me, not my thing. You got the new iPad. I don't see anything great about it. You're going, oh, this is so great. No, I wouldn't buy it. It doesn't pull you in. Yeah, if I'm going to go to college, maybe that will be good. Maybe my old one seems to do the same thing it does. I don't know. It's just, to me, not impressed. Not at all. It didn't say what it was cased by. It's probably aluminum. My friends won't get it because it's aluminum. Now, the new phone that you guys are lying left and right about, I'm sorry. Everywhere I ever went, they had tons and tons and tons of the XR or RX or whatever the hell you want to call it. I don't want a system that is your iPhone 4 or an iPhone 5. I don't care. A slower system, something that's just getting by, doesn't impress me. And now that is aluminum cased. Now my friends have asked me and everything, and I told them, that's aluminum. And they were like, oh, well, then I don't want it. They won't even drink out of an aluminum can, and you're here selling off aluminum. That watch ain't gonna sell. My friend was gonna get it for her mom when she heard. She was all excited, and I told her, you're gonna have to get the ceramic one or the other one. And she goes, why? I said, it's aluminum. The moment your mom reads aluminum, she's not gonna wear it. And her brother, quite a few of my friends don't want aluminum. Aluminum cookware, won't get close to it. Her sister-in-law got her some aluminum cookware, and she was like, what am I going to do with this? She didn't even want her plants to have aluminum. I don't know what to tell you. The new iPhone, I'm not impressed with it. Not at all. If they had talked about the front screen camera, then I would have been interested. I kept falling asleep on it. It was just so boring. Snoring, boring. I like the colors, but, and I would want the red. Red is everything to me. Or black. But see, the thing is, I'm going to cover it anyway. So it could be purple, turquoise, even white. But the thing is that I'm going to cover it with a red cover. That's just the way it is. Um, if Apple wants to prove me wrong, hey, send me a new phone. I'll try it out. Send me the Pro Max with the max memory, because I ain't got no little memory phone. Please. I get the max. I put pictures. I do videos. Hi. I do everything with my phone. I put apps. But with the way they're running it nowadays, they're overkilling all the apps you have to get. And this isn't even before I get to put my own apps. Everything's splitting off. You're going to have all the memory carried by Apple product. And that's even before you start buying apps. And that's my problem with the phone. I would have to get the big memory so that it would carry all these different apps that you have to run their system. To me, I don't know. I'm not impressed. And they keep saying, well, it was the biggest. I didn't know anybody that had the XR. And it might have been my fault. And not because I don't have that many friends, it's because everybody calls me and asks me, if you were going to get one of these phones, what would you get? I would say the X Max. Now they'll call me if they're going to change their phone and they're going to say, which one will I get? And I say, well, I would get the Pro Max with all the memory that's available if you have the money to buy it. And they'll be like, why that one? Why not the other one? I said, for one thing, it seems to be for some reason you get more advantages out of the bigger phone. Better camera, better this, better that. And I want those. If I'm going to be paying through the nose anyway, why not pay another $100 to get the better system? To get more memory, to get more power. But no more aluminum. I'm not going to buy aluminum. My friends aren't going to buy aluminum. My friends' parents don't want aluminum. They're already having enough trouble to remember. I don't know. My aunt, they just got her one of these tags and you push a button. The phone would be great. The watch would be great for her. But that aluminum, no. Wouldn't be great for her. She would not be happy with it. But what can I say? I don't know. Do something impressive. That's the thing I've been waiting for. I want you to look at this iPad. We can play video games on the iPad. I want that. I want a big video screen that I can go and play any game instead of my tiny iPhone. That would be cool. It'd be wonderful. What do you think? Am I right? Am I wrong? And I'm not talking to Apple, I'm talking to you. Apple, they're going to say I'm wrong, even though they know I'm right. They can give them that wonderful system and still give them that camera. I don't have a problem with the two lens camera. Just give me that other system with that, the other screen. You want to give a lesser screen. I don't know. That's like a slap in the face of somebody. You don't have to be charging that much for that screen. But that's your choice, Apple. And that's all your choices, whether you buy it or not. I won't. I don't even look at it. I like the colors. That's the one thing that made me look, was color. But other than that, guess what? I'm going to put a cover on that. So guess what? I'll just buy a cover that has color. And if I want the color muffled out, I'll get a white. If I want the color vibrant, darker, I'll get a black phone. But those are the choices you got. If you want your coloring to be a little yellow, get the gold and then put the cover on it and you go, what gold? Because you do need a cover. You drop that phone, it's gone. They claim it's safer and everything. Yeah, if it falls in water. But if you drop it and the back shatters, the front shatters, whatever shatters, there you go. No phone. What can I say? But let me know what you think. And if you know what that word is, where people start losing their memory, because that's what they say aluminum does. Because those people that die, they find aluminum in their brain. So, you think about it. Do you want an aluminum phone? An aluminum watch? An aluminum iPad? I don't know if the iPad comes in the aluminum. But anyway, let me know. Will you be getting? Which one you're going to get? If I was going to get it, I'll have to be the Max Pro. If I was going to get the iPad, it'd have to be one of the bigger iPads that everybody uses to program with. But that's me. I want the best. Why? Because I hope to learn. I love learning. I loved working. That's the thing. But let me know. What do you think? Leave a message right down in the bottom. Go click, 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 click. Leave me a message. Tell me what you think. Was it even going to be on your list? Because that's fun. For me, it is really fun. I like that kind of things, knowing about those things. And because I know friends will call me up and say, "Oh, my kids want this, want that. Should I give them the cheaper one?" And I said, "Well, yeah, you can give them the cheaper one. They're not going to be happy with it, but yeah, go ahead." I said, because all their friends are going to get the Pro. And she goes, "Oh no, so and so got the red one." I said, "Well, if you can get away with it," I said, "do it." I said, "But to be honest, they're going to want the Pro. You walk in, they'll say, 'Oh, I want this one.' It'll be the Pro." And she says, "If you're right, I'm going to make your favorite dinner. If you're wrong, I'm going to pull you over and you're going to make a salad for my husband." And I started laughing. I was like, "Oh, yeah, sure." And I'm still waiting for my dinner. They didn't want the colored one. It's because they know the truth, or they probably heard me talking about it on here. But let me know which phone you're going to get, if you're going to get. And don't come and say, "Oh, this one's better." It's not. Why? Because everybody's trying to be an iPhone. they get 2 little apps better than 100 apps. I don't know. But if that doesn't matter to you, get the other phone. It's cheaper. But I would still stick with iPhone. But they're making it hard because I don't really use the phone that much anymore. Just to talk to friends. What do you think? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, put the little hand up, write a message, tell me a subject you want to hear about. That would be nice to know what other people want to hear about. But for me, things that just bother me a little bit, that's what I'll talk about. And if you have something that bothers you, you talk to me about it and I'll see if I'll turn it into a conversation that I'll have and see what you think. If you think I'm wrong, tell me. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I'll admit it. But not too many people believe that I'm ever wrong. I think I'm wrong sometimes. But like I said, I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong. Are you? Leave a message. Subscribe. Say hi. Write something. Hey, hey. See you in church.